right. That's why me and gang walk around with no fright. These hoes mad cause we in the spotlight. 30 bitches jumping on the bed. 20 bitches got their legs around her head. And 10 bitches spin on top of their head. Boss bitches, yeah, we all up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. Manifesting with D, y'all already know. So I'm back with another juicy topic that is going to play a major part in your steps and walk of manifestation on your juicy path. I'm looking down because, as I said before, I write all of my thoughts down in my handy dandy notebook so I won't be all over the place, and so I can, be able to get what I want, out of me to you guys. Excuse my son in the back. Hopefully he don't be too loud and mess up the video. So I'm gonna try to be a little quick about this. So the topic today is the past, letting it go, and why you should use it to push yourself. You ever wondered why you had the past you had? You want to know why you went through the heartache, pain, confusion, and whatever else the past has done to damage you? Now I want to pause as you think about those two questions I asked. I know it may sound kind of uniformed and computerized. That's just how I wrote my notes so I can know, I have it topicked out and, categorized and stuff like that. Everything is 100% naturally organic, straight from my heart and my mind, my body, my spirit, my soul, my everything, my experiences, everything. So, I did not look up, nothing from the computer to, do all of that stuff. Everything is coming from me, like I said, in my experiences, everything that I'm going to talk about on this page. So let's get straight to it. So I always talk and think to myself. That's key. I always talk and think to myself. It's good to reflect daily about your life and what goes on daily, even from the past. Rethinking your life helps you connect the pieces to your life and helps you to get you to your future self that you desire to be. Rethinking also helps you learn from your right and wrongs and choices so that you don't make the same mistakes. Thinking is a form of meditation, and meditation helps brings answers, realizations, and solutions. I'm so sorry, my son is climbing on this, and I'm trying not to yell at him and say stop, but and I don't want to stop the video, but he really is doing too much. Stop. I don't want him to cry. That's what it is. So where am I? So that's why it is good to think and reflect on your past and everything that you go through your day-to-day basis, because it helps bring answers, realizations, and solutions. If you didn't go through the past you went through, you wouldn't be where you are today, headed in the direction that you are going. Everything from the past plays an important role for each growth in your now and future. You can learn to love yourself because of your past. Very, very key. I caught bodies, experienced heartbreaks, 2 kids, got child abused and molested, had daddy issues, got picked on and bullied, gave myself up easily thinking that would get someone to love me. Boys never talked to me because I didn't look like or act like the school thoughts. Then all of that led me to trying to fit in and be like everybody else. After letting all of that BS build up anger and confusion, the outcome was learning. So literally everything that I went through, all of those things played parts of me looking outward, basically. Trying to fit in or be like everybody else and stuff like that. Lost trying to find my way or trying to find me and stuff. I was looking outward the whole time. Once you start looking inward, you starting to find answers, to love yourself, and all of those juicy things. So like I said, all of those things. After all of that, like I still went through the pain and the crying and all of that. I still went through all of the anger and confusion, but it did bring me, the outcome was learning. So, I'm sorry, I always do that and get tongue tied. So the outcome was learning, to love myself, pick my own self up and be my own friend. And it brought me confidence. You know what I'm saying? Because going through those things, I wasn't loving myself. I wasn't picking my own self. I wasn't being my own friend. I didn't have confidence. You know what I'm saying? But if I didn't go through those things, it wouldn't have gave me the strength to push myself to start doing those things. How can you just start doing something if you have nothing to go off of or motivate you or push you? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like, for example, like a lot of rappers or whatever, they be like, I was living with the roaches. That, you know what I'm saying? Even though they might have had tears and cries and pain from that, bullied and stuff like that, that after they got done crying and having a pity party and whatever and stuff like that, they then start looking inward like, I want to get out of this. I want some there, whatever the case may be. And then boom, they manifested out of that. So the past plays parts. It may be confusing. You may not understand what you're going through, but trust me, it plays parts in what you're going through. Like I said, all of those events gave me that push to look at myself in the mirror and love the woman that I see. Friendship problems help me to be my own friend. That's very important too, especially with loving yourself, because if you can't even take yourself on a date, can't look in the mirror, you can't be your own friend, you can't be no friend. You can't love yourself. You can't do nothing properly. You know what I'm saying? Even if it feel like you are, like, the more you try to do that outwardly and not do it inwardly, the more that it kills you and drains you. So, trying to come together with other people helped me to just do it myself. You know, I love working with people and stuff, and that's nothing wrong. I know that on the path I'm going, my crew and my team is waiting for me in every area of my life. But, you know what I'm saying, like, I have a lot of people that, I try to do stuff with or whatever like that, and stuff may go wrong or they may put me down, don't want to do it and stuff like that. And it just helped me to start doing everything on my own. Just start doing it. Just don't wait on nobody. Don't wait around. Just get up and do whatever you need to do. My past also helped me to be vegan. When people hear vegan and they go mad, right? So first thing they scream is, I can't do it. And I'm going to tell you why my past helped me to be vegan. Having all of those health problems and aging helped me to be vegan. Being held back from growing spiritually helped me to be vegan. Things like being picked on for how I looked and boys not liking me made it easier for me to lose weight, love myself, and be healthier and take care of myself. So all in all, don't let your past depress you or stop you. Your past was manifested to help you learn and grow. Your past is your teacher of life lessons and growth. You need your past to grow. If you didn't take a loss from a certain thing, you wouldn't know how to win or not to make the same mistake. So be thankful for your past and use it to grow. So to close that out, because that was everything, I wrote down all the important keys that I wanted to get out. But to close that out about the past, no matter what you have went through, because everybody have crazy past, you know what I'm saying? Everybody done went through some things, and you know what I'm saying, coming from some hardships or whatever the case may be, death, anything, whatever it may be. Dig deep and use that to push yourself to be a better person. Don't sit around and let the past depress you, and don't have pity parties. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just don't, because you have your whole life to live, and the past is the past now. So what you do now affects how your future is going to be. So don't let the past affect you in a bad way. Take it and look at it and make it affect you in a positive way. Like I said, I went through a lot of things. Like, for example, being bullied in school and stuff like that. A lot of people who went through stuff like that, it still affects them in their adult life. You know what I'm saying? They still have confidence issues and insecurities and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, or may still hold grudges on people or whatever, or may, still not love themselves for whatever reason. I'm sorry, be quiet. May not love themselves for whatever reason and stuff like that, and they still carrying that same energy on. Be quiet. and they're still carrying that same energy on. And I could have been that same way, like, you know what I'm saying, kept on doing the same things, trying to be somebody else, trying to do something else, and instead of just taking the time to find myself and love myself and let the past be a stepping stool to get to my future. I can't let what, you know what I'm saying, I went through hold me down or depress me and keep taking over. I just can't. So I'm thankful for everything that I went through, because it does push me, like, you know, while I'm going through what I'm going through now on the path I'm on and getting to where I'm going, when I think about the past and stuff, I just be grateful and thankful that I'm not there no more, and, you know, that I'm doing whatever I got to do to keep moving forward, and, you know, just to experience not loving myself because of how somebody else tried to, you know, what somebody else felt about how I looked. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes you really go inward. Like, how dare I do that to myself? Like, cry over because somebody else may thought that I was ugly or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be, and their reason for bullying and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so no, I didn't lose weight because they bullied me for being fat. I lost weight for me. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't start loving myself just because nobody else loved me. I had loved me for me. I had to do everything for me and stop doing everything for everybody else. And I also had to start doing for me so that I wouldn't let what I went through keep me down. You know what I'm saying? If you ever went through stuff like your confidence being dragged down because of bullying and stuff like that, then you know exactly where I'm coming from. And it just, once you get to your adult life, you get to a time and day where you just like, okay, you know, I'm just over all of it. Like, I just want to look good for me now. I want to feel good for me. I want to keep up with me. I want to change for me. You know what I'm saying? I want to love myself because I'm looking for them to like me and stuff like that. But I want to be able to be comfortable with liking and loving myself. So, like I said, no matter what you went through, no matter what your past could have been, don't let that stop you. Don't let that depress you. Use it to strengthen you, and whatever you want to do in life, that's what you focus on. Whatever you want to do, whoever you want to be, that's what you focus on. Finding that confidence in yourself, that's what you focus on. So, stay strong and stay up.